Hello and welcome to an Empath journey. I am so glad that you joined me today for the Scorpio special, my in-depth look at Scorpio since it's Scorpio season. This happens to be my season. I am a Scorpio in November. I'm not going to say the date, maybe another time, but it's a little bit anyway. Um, so I'm going to start out with telling you about Scorpios first. A Scorpio is the eighth sign of the Zodiac. It is approximately October 23rd to November 21st. And I say approximately because I did not know this until the last sign, the previous sign, is that sometimes the dates waver, given the moon cycles and things like that. So, but I'm in the sweet spot there, so mine doesn't waver. As a water sign, it is associated with emotional depth, passion, and intuition. Scorpios are considered intense, determined, and resourceful, ruled by planets Mars and Pluto. A little bit more in depth look at personality is going to be intense, passionate, intuitive, determined, secretive, and resourceful. They're known for having a strong will and deep emotions. I'm going to say that's correct for me anyway. Challenges. Intensity can sometimes lead to a desire for control, manipulation, or jealousy. The birthstones are topaz and opal, and the colors are black. And so that is kind of a brief overview of Scorpios as pertains to zodiac sign. Okay, let's get into the first reading. This is from the Tattoo Tarot deck. And as with all my decks and my equipment, you can find links down below. It is for Amazon. And since I'm an associate, I might get a very tiny commission. It does not affect your price at all, however. These are large cards and like thicker cards, and it's a big deck. So it is very hard for my little shaky hands due to my carpal tunnel. I am doing a past, present, and future reading for these. All right, my past card is the Three of Coins. My present is the Moon. And the future is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So in our past, we have mastery, skill and accomplishment, good reputation in work and business, expertise built on experience, craftsmanship, high status, and honors earned. In our present card, which is the Moon, we have night energy, twilight, reflected light, and illusion. So we are all up in our mysteriousness, I would say, in the present time. Nothing wrong with that. Eight of Swords for our future in reverse is we are understanding the power of fear, the mental void and paralysis created through fear, beliefs and thoughts that can be changed. So instead of being in our fears and everything, we are reversing that so that we are working to put those fears aside and just live our life with a lot more happiness and without that fear holding us back. All right, our next one is going to be our first oracle reading. This is the Witches of Legend. You know, I love this one specifically. It's one of my favorites anyway. I did go ahead and edit out a bunch of shuffling. I shuffle until it feels right. So that's just how it is, but I don't think you have to sit through. You probably want to sit through some minutes of long shuffling sessions. All right, let's see who we pull. We pulled Lilith. Oh, I think she's going to be exactly Scorpio worthy. I go ahead and read the meaning from the book and also the myth surrounding the characters. So we're going to start with the meaning. For better or worse, Lilith refuses to back down to authority, but instead forges her own path despite all consequences. For this, she is demonized by some and venerated by others. Lilith challenges us to think deeply about where we must take a strong and unyielding stance. What are your core values and how do you protect them? Now, the myth. It seems as if there's no clear consensus on who exactly Lilith is. Her name, or variants of it, shows up across many major Jewish and Christian religious texts as a prominent and terrifying owl-like demon, which is the reason that she is depicted with an owl skull on her head. She might be the person referenced in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27 as Adam's first wife. The alphabet of Ben Sira, an 8th to 10th century CE, gives a fuller account of Lilith than most. In this version, Lilith is created from the same clay as Adam, unlike Eve, who's made from his rib. Because of this, Lilith refuses to play the subservient housewife role for Adam. In fact, she's having none of the whole patriarchal Garden of Eden thing, and who can blame her? So she flies off into the desert to live on her own. When Adam complains, God sends 3 angels to bring her back. If she doesn't return, the angels tell her she will bring death to 100 children every day. Lilith still refuses. In other tales, Lilith is connected to the snake that tempts Eve with knowledge, hence the carpet viper she holds. Sometimes she's the queen of demons, married to Asmodeus. In Spanish Kabbalistic writings, her origin varies wildly. She is either created before Adam or emerges spontaneously as an aspect of God. So it is definitely, in my opinion, that this was probably the perfect card for a Scorpio pull. definitely strong-willed, definitely won't back down on a lot of things. As my mom used to call me, hard-headed. But I'd like to hear from other Scorpios out there and see if they kind of conform to some of the personality traits that are mentioned. I'm just curious. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and shift to our last oracle reading. Let's see. This one is out of the Forest Spirits Oracle deck. I love this one. It's very unique with different pretty. I think the things are pretty and it has interesting meanings for them. And this too is a bigger deck, and so my little shaky, carpal tunneled hands have a little trouble, but I do the best I can. And we're going to see which one feels right. It is the Bat Spirit. Interesting. Superpower miracle. Soul traveler. Search for unknown powers that will bring you good luck. You know what? That is the truth. At least it's the truth for me. I would love to know if everybody, other Scorpios, feel the same way. If you're kind of drawn to traveling, being more of a free spirit, travel, just get out and see the world. Or I can be exactly the opposite and never want to leave the house. But that could just be me. But yeah, I would totally get a trailer and just go and get something where I could be out amongst the stars and just look and contemplate life. I sure hope you have enjoyed my in-depth Scorpio reading today. And for any Scorpios out there, if I missed the couple of days, the couple of first days, happy late birthday. And if your birthday is ahead, happy early birthday. And I really hope you enjoy it. And if you are not a Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Scorpios or what their future could be according to these cards. Thank you so very much for joining me. I always appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you are happy and healthy and living your best life. And if you're not, I hope you are working towards your goal of doing that. Anyway, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.